Today, I'm going to see if I can recreate Noah Kahan's Northern Attitude in a couple of hours, and hopefully you'll learn some music production tips along the way. Also, in case you didn't know, hi, my name is Seth. I'm a freelance music producer, so if you enjoy this style of music, there's a link down in the description, and maybe we could work together on something. But yeah, let's just jump into it. I think we'll start on the acoustic. So I'm using the same rubber bridge guitar that I use for the Bleachers video. And I'm gonna put one of these like cheap bridge pickups just like in the sound hole. Cause I feel like when I listen to that main riff, it doesn't have like a really nice clean acoustic sound. It sounds like a sort of cheap acoustic running through one of these guys and then like into an amp. Yeah, so just taking this and running it through a little bit of like a Fender reverb, like that's already pretty darn close. That finger picking pattern is very much like a banjo roll thing, and I'm not the best at that, so I want to get this clean. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the project and bump it down like 20 BPM just so I can record it cleanly. And then we bump up the tempo back to what it was originally. I'm just going to record all of the acoustic parts at the same time. The hard part about playing stuff that has a little bit of like folky bluegrass vibes to it is that there tends to be a level of musicianship with that style that is kind of like you got to build endurance to play. So I like what we've got going, but I don't like the buzz that's kind of constantly going. So what I've done is I've taken just silence of me not playing, but if you zoom in really close, you can see that there's like a lot of that guitar noise coming up. And so we're going to use Isotope RX that is trained off this profile and just clean up some of that a little bit. I just feel like it makes everything a little bit tighter. And then we'll just freeze it and flatten it because I feel like it just makes it easier to use in the project. This is actually my dad's old acoustic from the 80s. It's called a Contessa. I don't even know if you can find this anymore. It's like a cheap Martin copy. I feel like with the indie folk stuff, it's a lot less about like how nice of gear you have, and it's a lot more of, do you have something that has like a natural character to it? Because the second you throw stuff like this on, it instantly just has this character that it like bakes into every take that you do, which is most of the time when you're producing stuff, the battle is how much do you balance getting things perfect versus using something that has a little bit more character but has a vibe to it. Add a little bit of EQ. And then a little bit of compression. All right, cool. I feel like we got the main one. So let's try getting the other acoustics in there. Normally when I'm recording acoustic, I like to have the mic a little bit closer to the neck and like double track it that way. But for stuff where I want a little bit more of an airiness to it, I might actually pull it back a little bit and get more of the room sound. I feel like a big part of this track is going to be spring reverb as like our main reverb sound. And that feels pretty good. And then I think another acoustic that is there is that Nashville thing. I would do a mandolin, but I don't have one right now, so. So here's how you like make like a fake mandolin sound is you get a regular acoustic sound. It sounds like this. You double track it. Throw them into a bus where they're both going into the same like reverbs and stuff like that. And what you could do is add a vibrato plugin to one, really low depth, really fast rate. And then you can do the same on the other track, but change the vibrato settings a little bit. And then when you sum them together, it's almost like a pseudo mandolin vibe. Now we're going to look for a kick drum. already you can hear like 90% of the track is there with just the kick and those acoustics. I want to go for like a large room. Add a little tambourine. Get a little bit of a cymbal wash going. If you want something to be sort of bigger and darker, always going for bigger cymbals and something that's a little bit less pristine can always make it sound nice. Try to get some more cymbal stuff going. I like this Paul Mabry cymbal swell sample. That's getting good. And now there's only a few more elements left. Let's play some bass. Get an organ going. Now I want to get that little lead guy that happens in like pre-chorus 2. Okay, so I found this una corda patch, felt fairies, where I turned the reverb off, and that seems to be this right range. All right, I think we're in a pretty good spot. I might do a little mixing after this video, but yeah, it's about an hour, 40 minutes in, and this is what we were able to come up with. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Please comment below other things you would like me to recreate on this channel. Like I said before, I do freelancing stuff, so if you're interested in doing a project, check out the link in the description. I also have a private Discord server for people who want to learn more about music production stuff, and I post like exclusive tutorials there every week. It's a real fun place to be, and yeah, I don't think I have anything else, so I will see you guys next week.